In this clip, we're going to look at how to work out the surface area of a cylinder. These are becoming quite popular questions in the functional skills exams because there's quite a lot of information that you need to be able to work out to be able to calculate the surface area of a cylinder. So first of all, I'm going to draw the cylinder. I've pre-measured the cylinder and I know that the height is 11 centimetres and that the diameter is 7 centimetres. So the height is 11 and the diameter of the circle is 7. When we look at the cylinder, we need to find out what's it composed of, what's the shapes. A circle for the bottom, a circle for the top. So we're going to find the surface area of this circle. And for that we need our formula. Pi times the radius squared. We know that pi is 3.14. We also know that the radius is half of the diameter. In this case the diameter is 7 centimetres, so the radius is going to be 3.5 centimetres. The squared part of it means it's the 3.5 multiplied by itself. So we've got 3.14 times 3.5 times 3.5, which gives us 38.465. Centimetres squared, because it's the area. We also know that the top of the can is a circle. It's exactly the same size. So now we've got the measurements for the top of the can and the bottom of the can, or the cylinder. What we need to find out now is this part, the actual cylinder itself. But what's that shape made up of? Let's imagine it has a label. Let's imagine this cylinder has a label. If we were to peel the label off, we can see that that label is just a rectangle. We know that to work out the area of a rectangle, we need the length and the width. So looking at our picture here, we've got the width, which is 11. What we haven't got is this number here, which is obviously our length. So I'm now going to wrap this around my tin. you can see now that that red line that I've drawn goes all around the circumference of the circle. So if we measure the circumference of the circle, that is going to give us our missing measurement. The circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. .14 for pi, 7 for the diameter. 3.14 times by 7 gives us 21.98 centimetres. That's just centimetres, it's not centimetres squared because it's not the area, it's only the circumference. So this missing figure here is 21.98. So now we can work out the area of the rectangle. 21.98 multiplied by 11 . 241.78 centimetres squared. Now we've got all the measurements we need. We've got the top and the bottom of the can. We've got the side of the can, the label, the actual cylinder part. All we need to do now is add those three numbers together. And we can see that the surface area of this tin, 318.71 square centimetres. So key things to remember when you're working out the surface area of a cylinder. What shapes make up the cylinder? 2 circles and 1 rectangle. Remember the formulas to work out the area of a circle, pi times radius squared, remembering that the radius is half the diameter. For the rectangle, we've already got one of the measurements. To work out the missing measurement, we need to use the circumference, which is pi times the diameter.